Welcome to the Korean Atlas and History. Each episode, we will take you on an exploration through some aspect of Korean culture, the landscape, the history, and more. Today, on the Korean Atlas and History, Korean Historical Sites, Po Seok Jeong. The Po Seok Jeong, or the Pavilion of Stone Abalone, is a historical site located in Baedong, Gyeongju, in the Gyeongbuk Province. It is a historical site where the Pavilion of Stone Abalone was used as a venue for the unified Silla Kingdom. On January 21, 1963, it was designated the #1 historic spot in South Korea. The pavilion does not appear much in records outside of the unified Silla period, but during this time it appears that the pavilion was a playground and drinking spot for kings and royalty during the era. The pavilion included a carved granite watercourse that was shaped like an abalone, but granite blocks are all that remain. In the past, during festivities, nobles would sit along the watercourse, chatting and reciting poetry, while also being engaged in drinking games. The watercourse had a smooth water flow, and nobles could place their cups in the water, allowing them to float around the course. A noble would then compose the first line of a poem and challenge one of the other guests to complete the second line, while the floating cup of wine was sent down the water to that guest. Should the cup of wine reach the guest before he could submit a suitable subsequent line, he should drink the entire cup of wine and try again and again until he could do it. Due to the variety of curves in the channel, the speed the wine cups traversed around the course was influenced by the shape of the cup, rate of the water flow, and the level of the wine in the cup. The water in the watercourse itself, when it was still in use, probably came from a stream in the Namsan Valley. At one point, there was a stone turtle who spewed water from its mouth, but it no longer exists as it was removed at the end of the 19th century. There is no record of when Po Seok Jeong was built, but the stone channel is known to have been created in the time of unified Silla. It consists of 63 blocks of granite. The area is surrounded by zelkova, pine, and bamboo trees, some of which are several hundred years old. There is a legend that in the 9th century, a spirit of Namsan came to a party that was being hosted by King Hungang. Hungang danced with the spirit, which started a Silla dance known as Amu Sanshin Mu, or King Dances, God Dances. Because of such legends, there's been a debate that this place was once a place of sacrifices. Many find it difficult to believe that there would be mountain spirit legends around an area that was just used for fun. In addition, it seems unlikely that people would enjoy this outdoor area in the winter, yet it is known that people went there during the winter. On the other hand, this is all just circumstantial evidence. It seems just as unlikely that in Korean culture, a sacred place such as this would be turned into one of merriment and brevity. Also, the watercourse appears to have been built specifically for drinking games and for no other reason. In the 10th century, King Gyeong died at Po Seok Jeong. King Gyeong was the ruler of a small part of what had been left of the unified Silla. Gyeonhwan, the king and founder of the later Baekje kingdom, attacked unified Silla in 927 AD. King Gyeong was unprepared for the attack and found partying at Po Seok Jeong. Rather than surrender, King Gyeong committed suicide at Po Seok Jeong. For this reason, Po Seok Jeong can be seen as the symbolic ending place of the Silla kingdom. Visiting Po Seok Jeong costs about $1, and it's advised that visitors pick a different site unless you have a strong interest in history. This is because, even though there is planned to be an artifact exhibit in the future as well as other attractions, as of 2018, the waterway is the only thing to see. However, if you are interested in history, and particularly in Korean history, this is not a place to miss. We hope you have enjoyed the Korean Atlas and History. Much of our information has been obtained through the Namu Wiki and Wikipedia. If you want to learn more or study the Korean names of these places, check out our Memrise tool. If you wish to download all the episodes of this podcast, want more information, or want transcripts of this podcast, visit us at www.koreanatlasandhistory.com. If you wish to send us an email, you can email us at koreanatlasandhistory@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.